I'm your daddy.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of A Wee Touch of Madness, the podcast presented to you every single week by me, Loz, the funny man, apparently. This week, I have a very special guest with me. I have a band called, believe it or not, Bitchin Hour. Fucking great name. Fucking great name.
We know.
You're right, Troops. How you doing?
Yeah, we're good. How are you?
So good.
I'm absolutely fantastic. I'm very, very excited about interviewing you guys, mostly because I want to know how the name Bitchin Hour came about. So I'm looking forward to this one.
You shouldn't.
I shouldn't. I don't know if that was a
You should
threat
be
or a
very,
promise.
very afraid.
It was both, sir. It was both.
It was both a promise and a threat. I might use that for my wedding vows.
You're welcome.
So, guys, can you tell us a little bit about yourselves to the people out there who may not be aware of who it is who you are and what you deliver in your music?
Who wants to
Go on,
take-
Lou.
Who wants to? Oh, you're gonna make me do it. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're called Bitchin Hour because we're fucking bitching. I already hate myself. Excellent. Yeah, we're a 5-piece female presenting bunch of gays, theys, and fays, and we do what we like to call bitch rock, which means it's rock and it's angry, and you should feel quite apologetic about it.
Sometimes it's polite.
Every now and
Sometimes.
again,
Every now and then it's polite.
when we want something. But yeah, what else? Someone else explain more. I don't know what else to say.
I hit stuff. I don't know.
I'm just going to assume that you're the drummer then.
No.
No?
No,
No.
I definitely am.
Sorry?
No, I definitely am. I was just being a dick.
Right, I thought you were the drummer. You did give off that persona, like me bang drum, good girl. That whole very simple-minded drummer sort of
Did
thing.
you just call me simple-minded?
Yes.
Oh, honey. Oh, I'm coming for you.
Oh, but where's the lie though? Where's the lie though?
I'm not simple-minded. I'm autistic.
Oh my god.
Oh, so you admit you're autistic today?
Shush. So we're bitch hour.
You know
We-
what?
we-
It's not even been 5 minutes in, and I have a feeling I'm going to really enjoy talking with you guys
did warn
today.
you.
So
We
yeah,
did warn
you did pre-warn me.
you
So
were
yeah,
one.
You did
Yeah.
this to yourself, man. Like,
You chose this. You chose this.
you say that as if I had a choice in the matter. Yeah, I
Hey, you
did.
could have ignored my message. You could have said, absolutely not, I don't want to talk to you, weirdo.
I could have, but I'm a southern man, and that is just rude. I have manners sometimes.
you just called me simple-minded. Where was
Well, drummers.
some
Drummer.
of us is smart?
Oh,
I'm not
All
saying
right.
I'm one of them.
Oh, fuck's sake. So how did the band actually come about then?
Oh, we love this story, don't we? Right, where do I start? Okay, so I have wanted to make this band since I was about 7 years old, to be honest. The second I realised, like, femmes could be in rock music, I was like, I'm doing that. And I always kind of just was like, my two favourite things were rock music and the Spice Girls, and I was like, well, let's put them together. That'll be really fucking funny. So for ages I didn't like set it up because I couldn't find female drummers. They just didn't exist in my life. And then my friend asked me what I was doing about it, and I was like, oh, I can't find any female drummers. And then all of a sudden a light bulb went off in my head that like a few days before I'd been added to a WhatsApp group where I'd seen there was a female drummer in it. And so I was like, oh my God. Literally while I was driving down the road, pulled my phone out and personally messaged Beth for I think like the second time ever and was like, hi, you don't know me and we haven't met in real life, but you want to be in it? I've got an idea. And oh God, I'm really sorry, I've got to go. Because then I saw a police car and was like, I should probably not be on my phone while I'm
most
driving.
likely, yeah.
So, so then let Beth have a good panic attack for about half an hour while I drive home.
Okay.
And then finally messaged her again, was like, hey, I want to make a band. I want it to be all femmes. Do you want to be in it? And she said yes, without even asking what it is I do. It just went.
I was in, man. I was fully.
And then, yeah, from there, me and Beth started posting on Facebook that we were looking for guitarists and bassists because I am the singer. And I think we got Jenny Z first, didn't we?
I bullied her, yeah.
Yeah, so Jenny Z got tagged in Beth's status about it.
Right.
And Jenny Z said, absolutely not. I started playing guitar 2 weeks ago. That's a terrible idea. To which me and Beth went, that's a fucking brilliant idea. We're going to bully you into joining, which we did. And now she's a powerhouse. It's like ridiculous. You'd never even fucking know that she just picked up guitar. And then did we get you?
Yeah, then it was me.
Then it was you. I met Bird like 7 or 8 years ago now.
It's a really long time ago.
Yeah.
I'm so old.
I saw her in a bar, was like, that's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. I'm going to hit on her. Failed.
I had no clue.
She wasn't even aware I was hitting on her.
I was trying to set her up with somewhere else.
Yeah.
To be honest, before I met my wife, I had the same problem. I'd have people hitting on me all the time because, look at me, I am absolutely stunningly gorgeous. I was completely oblivious because I'm simple-minded.
Are you a drummer?
No, I'm a podcaster.
So yeah, but I did manage to get Bird on Facebook and we just didn't talk to each other ever again until 7 years later she saw that I needed a guitarist and was like, maybe I could do it. And I was like, you've got the job.
So just throw caution to the wind and just go for it. No audition, just right. Yeah.
Oh no,
fuck
we
it.
didn't audition.
You will
A
do.
single person. You even prepared an audition, didn't you?
I prepared an audition.
And we were like, nah, don't worry about it. It's fine. You got
Nah,
the
we
job.
don't give a fuck.
Didn't even ask if I played guitar.
No, I
Could have
didn't.
played maracas.
Just went, we need a lead guitarist. Do you want the job? Yeah, there you go. You've got it. And then I believe Lala waited until like my third begging Facebook post of like, I know there is a bassist out there. I will find you. Where are you? Come fucking join my band.
Oh, boile! So, to finish that story,
After the third post, I was like, okay, I'll see if they want me. And then Leia was like, yep, you're part of the band now. I was like, do you want me to audition? And she's like, nope. Just, you're part of the band. I was like, okay. And we've been together ever since.
And
Oh,
now we're
a magical
family.
story. A magical story. So what are the influences that got you into making music in the first place then?
All
Iron
that
Maiden.
bad start. Yeah, they did.
Iron Maiden.
Fuck yeah.
We're just obsessed. Well, I'm obsessed. Laura's obsessed. These guys kind of like
I'm
Maiden.
obsessed. What are you talking about?
I've seen them live like 4 times. Come on now.
Pipe down.
Yeah, we definitely take a lot of influence from them, don't we? And then I personally, I'm pretty sure the band that made me go, oh, I'm allowed to do that as a feminine person was Hailstorm. I was like, oh shit, I can do that. I can do that. That's cool. I want to do that. And like the obvious things, like the first time I saw Avril Lavigne and was like, oh my god, it's a girl with a guitar.
They send you so many videos.
Yeah, I know, you bitch.
You better send me some of those videos. I kind of want to see them.
Beth is the luckiest motherfucker on the planet, and is going to We Were Young festival in Vegas.
Oh, fuck's sake, really? Oh,
Simple mind that bitch. Yeah,
oh,
yeah, I'm
fuck's
going.
sake.
Yeah. And a lot of my influences are playing there, like Hawthorne Heights, and sadly Skunk and Nancy aren't playing, but they're a huge influence. We get compared to them quite a lot, which is really cool for me, because they're a huge influence in my life. But Avril Lavigne influenced me as a kid, and I'm so excited. I'm going to be front and center, just like play Scare Boy. But I'm super excited. Like the Used are there, like a big fan. Loads of bands like The Main and kind of horror pops and stuff like that. So loads of stuff that raised me are going to be there. I'm just got Panic at the Disco aren't be there because like, I would have sung
Because
Crocodile.
there's no other way to express it, but
I've seen them live before. They were shit, but that doesn't matter because I'll be drunk. Over to Lara.
I kind of came from a weird angle because I was making electronic music before the band. And
okay.
You say before the band,
Yeah.
like you don't do it anymore.
oh yeah, no, I'm still doing it. But all of my influences are, I don't know, there's a mix because I like rock music, but I also like a lot of electronic music too.
I love the influence question because everyone tries to be cool and say like, yeah, for me, I love Coheed and Cambria. But
Cool,
people
though.
have seen me literally screaming ABBA in my car.
Especially if we go past Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
I can confirm.
I'm just happy that this is actually the first interview that I've done in a few weeks where I have not heard Blink 182 being mentioned once. I am very, very happy about that. And as I'm sure people at home who have watched those episodes, every time that band was mentioned, there was a counter, and the punishment was that at the halfway point, depending on how much of their song would get played, depending on how many times they mentioned that band. And the one that broke the record was Protect Your Heart, who said it that many times that we wound up playing their full music video.
Oh my god, amazing.
Oh my God.
So they broke that record. I think it all started with Wave a Wire, I think, and it just carried on going and going and going until
Well, you
until
won't find Blink here. On my side, though, it's like Dermot
Angels and
Kennedy.
Airwaves are better.
yeah,
Oh, plus 44 though.
some 41.
Nickelback? Do we just say things now? Look, we're old enough to admit Nickelback has some bangers. I don't care. We're all adults here.
How you remind me, that's an absolute
Right,
beast of a tune.
That came out when I was 11. But like Dermot Kennedy's a huge one for me. Everyone who knows me knows I'm a massive fan of Dermot Kennedy. And like Caitlin Scarlett and stuff like that. So I'm not all like heavy rock and roll. I'm apart from Atreyu, like very excited. Anyway, everyone else.
Yeah, and I was raised on like musical theatre and stuff, and
I did get that slight impression from you.
what
honest.
gave it away?
I don't know, it's just the kind of way that you're kind of holding yourself like, oh hello, look, we're all fruity tooty, look at me. Oh.
Fruity tooty. That's a quote for the website.
Fruity tooty,
I'll
look
write
at
it
me.
down. Fruity tooty, look at me. I'm fine with that. Yeah, what makes you think I like the spotlight? I don't know what you mean. There isn't a spotlight right on us right now or anything in my own
Yeah.
fucking house.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I did get that impression. It's just that that whole demeanor was just like, yes, me front and center. Like, I'm going to run this show.
I have no idea what you mean. I am incredibly shy.
The front woman.
Yeah, modesty is not really a strong suit for us Southerners, is it?
No, plus I'm the front woman. If I was shy, that would be so crap, right?
I don't know. Could make it interesting.
It's like, oh, please don't look at me while I sing and scream at you.
Just have you behind the drums.
Yeah, just hiding behind Beth.
I
Like,
was going to say, how are you going to fit behind the new kit? You're not going to fit behind the new kit.
none of us are going to fit behind the new kit, no.
Oh wow, this conversation is certainly going places, isn't it? Hell.
You were
I
born.
know I was born, but I'm enjoying it so far, and we're not even halfway through yet. So, if you could do a collaboration with anyone, who would you most like to do a collaboration with me? And if if you don't mention that you want to do a collaboration with me, I will be very disappointed.
I think our number one choice would be you, right?
Fuck yeah, right answer.
Yeah.
No.
Just straight up no.
No.
No, fuck you, no.
I don't know if they'd go for it, but I would love to write and produce a rock song with steps.
Could you imagine?
Shut up.
Imagine if they just went for it.
Well, I'm tweeting right now from
Do
the
you-
banter
Oh,
do you
town.
fucking
remember
hell.
when
And just
Doja
like that,
Cat
my
was on
earbuds
the-
started bleeding. Oh,
Oh my god, tweet steps right now,
I'm
Beth.
doing it right now from the band account. Also, turn us down if you can't handle it.
Do you remember when Doja Cat was on the Is it the EMA?
She was
Did a cover of her
amazing.
own song, a metal cover of.
Song.
Hate from Steps. Fancy doing a
Fancy-
collab.
I've got like a metal version of Tragedy in my head that sounds awesome right
I
now.
can't wait to do the drums for it.
I think it could go either way, awesome or awful.
Have you met us? It's only going to be awesome.
Oh, fucking hell. Right, any other one you would like to do a collaboration with before Bethany fucking
It's Beth.
tweets? Sorry. Sorry.
That's
Before
okay.
Do
before
you
Beth.
want to get in on our steps thing?
No, I'm okay. I haven't listened to Steps since I was like 10, 11
That's
years
a
old,
tragedy.
and
Their new albums are amazing.
that's where I will leave them, back in my childhood where it's lost and forgotten.
Do you know who I'd love to do a collab with? Cher.
S Club 7.
It would be.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were still going on
I
that
mean,
whole
S Club. There ain't no party like an S Club party. Like a
ooh,
Bitchin Hour party.
or however it goes. I don't fucking know.
No, Cher would be sick, but in our thing, Skunk and Nancy, if like we ever did a collab with Skunk and Nancy, I would probably never recover.
Definitely. What's the band that you and Lala went to see recently?
Black Honey.
Oh, Black Honey.
Oh, they
Black Honey, yeah.
they
Black
messaged me
Honey.
on that TikTok thing. I spoke to them on TikTok.
Black
Oh.
Honey. I don't think I've ever heard of them.
That's
They're
so
good.
nice.
Check them out; they're amazing.
Yeah.
That would be
They are really
that'd be
good.
well fun.
Yeah, I'll certainly
Um,
check them out.
Laura and I met them after their gig, and they're so patient and sweet and kind.
Patient, what were you doing?
We weren't doing anything.
I don't know if that was an act of admittance there or a little bit of guilt, but that was very, very defensive.
I mean, to be fair, we're a full neurodivergent band, so you have to be quite patient to put up with us. To be fair.
You're doing
Saying
very
nothing.
well.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I think.
Are we? Have I said that wrong? No, we are all neurodivergent, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, just checking I didn't get that wrong.
Are you sure?
I don't know anymore.
It's very hard to keep up.
So, with the wide variety of energy that each of you bring to the band and to the act and to the music that you do, I have a feeling that it's like can you explain your creative process of what you go through from when you create your music, when you get the idea to the conception to when you finally put it out there to the people? Because with your energy levels, from what I've witnessed so far, I'm guessing it's like a bit like a nuclear strike on a tiny island. Like, what the fuck has just happened?
Kind
Not
of.
much Alago.
I mean, yeah, almost. I'd say at least half the album came from one of us having a strop about a different song. So
I'm
we're
not
like,
surprised. Why am I not surprised?
one of us will have a strop and be like, "Don't like this song," or "I can't work it out. I don't understand."
And then write a whole album about how you didn't like that one song.
And then we write a whole other song because they're stropping about the other song, and that's how about
Well,
half
yeah.
the album got made.
Yeah, it's usually we're having a hard time with one song, so we start messing about, and then suddenly another song pops up.
And I always tell you to
And
play it
that's how it all
faster because
happens.
you all play so fucking slowly. I'm never wrong though, am I?
Yeah, to be fair, you're never wrong. It always does have to be faster.
It does sound better faster.
It does sound better faster.
That's because I'm a punk bitch.
Oh yeah, shocked. The punk drummer wants us to go faster.
Oh yeah, shock horror. What the fuck there? So how the
It's like Blink 182.
oh fuck off. Oh fuck off.
Don't waste your time on me. You're
So,
already
So
the
how the fuck? So then, with that, how the fuck did that song "Daddy AF" come about? Because
Sorry.
well,
This
from
one-
that
this
laugh, I'm now scared. But from that question I just asked, so from that laugh, I'm now scared.
It's all yours, Beth.
So I got drunk.
Clearly,
It's the
naturally.
best way to start that. And I tattooed Daddy AF on my ankle.
Okay.
So if you look at the cover art for Daddy AF, that's actually my tattoo in the photo, because that's a genuine tattoo on my foot. Don't you shake your head at me. I've got worse.
Yeah, there is worse.
I've got "Stay Sexy, Don't Get Murdered" tattooed on my knee that I did when I was pissed.
Oh my god.
Don't you judge me. It was a great choice. I'm not dead, am I?
Stay sexy, don't get murdered.
Is that not cracking advice?
You know what? I like that.
Thank you.
I really
Thank
do like that.
you.
I like that saying. Do you mind if I use it?
Oh, you have it. It's great. It's on my body for life, so why not? So basically, it became a running joke in the band, and then we started writing a song about it that we just simply couldn't finish. And then Leigh and I sat in a pub. Yeah, you've remembered this story. Sat in a pub and finished the lyrics, and then wrote the worst song we've ever written in our lives that's never seen the light of day. That
And
forced
we'll
us to
never
laugh.
see the light of the day.
We'll never see the light of day, or ever be. The lyrics will never be discussed. That made us laugh so much that I fell off the back of a pub table. So yeah, Daddy is fuck came out of my ankle tattoo, which is it's a fun little story, and it was free on cover art. So
Daddy is basically like the soft core version of the song you guys wanted to write.
yes,
Yeah.
Daddy's the soft version of the song we wrote.
What is the hard version then? I dare
No,
ask.
thank you.
We will never tell anyone ever.
I'd like to be excluded from this narrative.
Oh no, you can't do that to me.
I do believe it's hidden somewhere in a Google Doc that we all share.
Yeah.
But other than that, it'll never ever be turned into an actual song. It's too awful.
Unless we get a full orchestra.
I'm not doing it. I am not singing those words with a full fucking orchestra behind me.
Two
Could I-
orchestras.
Could I take a listen to it?
No, it
Nope.
literally doesn't exist. It's just a bunch of lyrics on a
Okay.
Google Doc.
All
So
right.
it's basically like a really aggressive poem.
Put it in your next book, bud.
But yeah, if you can imagine just me and Beth sitting in a very Hampshire-esque pub, very loudly writing out the lyrics to "What Is Daddy as Fuck," and worse, the people around us thought we were insane, but it was really entertaining for us.
I think that really cemented our friendship.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. It wasn't actually in Hampshire. It was just Hampshire-esque.
I know it was in
What a weird
Hampshire.
adjective.
I
Yeah.
panicked and I couldn't remember if it was in Surrey or Hampshire. So
It's my hometown pub, isn't it? It was my
Same.
hometown pub.
Fuck's sake.
hometown.
So what's the one thing that you know now that you wish you could have told yourself at the start of your musical journey, at the start of creating the band?
Divorce your
COVID's
husband now.
I'm sorry, what?
What?
You heard me.
What'd you say?
Divorce your husband now.
Divorce your husband now.
Your turn. Leigh.
Hang on, you're gonna have to give me a sec.
Just divorce your husband now?
That's all you're getting.
What, Beth, why are you doing this to me? You're giving
You called me simple-minded. It's game on, bitch.
I would apologise, but
This is way more fun.
Yeah.
Apologise, but
Gimli.
oh fucking hell.
Oh, go on.
Divorce your husband now.
I'm trying to think of something as good now. Now you've set the bar. You know what I mean?
The bar is on the fucking floor, just like my marriage.
Oh, come on. Oh, for fuck's sake.
You can cut these bits out, but it's fine.
No, don't you dare cut them out. It's fucking gold. In like 3 years' time, when the next album comes out, it'll all make perfect sense.
Mhm.
I would say don't believe COVID's going away anytime soon. because we started right at the beginning, didn't we? We started at the beginning
Yeah.
of lockdown 1, and we were like, "Oh, it's fine.
No,
we'll
at
be
the end
let
of
out."
lockdown.
Yeah,
It was the end of lockdown 1.
end of lockdown 1, and we were like, "Oh, it'll be over soon, and we'll be able to gig like normal people." And then we were together in a band for a whole year before we ever did our first gig.
Fuck's sake. Anyone else want to jump in on that one?
I would say tell Beth to divorce her husband now.
Oh, I kind of want to hear this story, but I know Beth's not going to tell me, so
I would also tell Laura,
That's
acid
good.
bath your enemies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
acid bath.
Oh, I
What
know.
was that, Bud? What did you say, Bud?
Nothing.
Yes, you did. I want to hear it.
Hey,
Oh, come on. I've just said divorce your husband.
I
Yeah,
said
that's
it's the
like
actual
straight
can of
away, like
worms.
Even I didn't hear you.
What?
Even I didn't hear what you just said.
Speaking parcel time.
speaking past. Oh, fuck's sake, Harry Potter fan, yeah. Great.
I'd also tell myself that Lara is not the wholesome member of the band. That we were wrong.
We were wrong.
Oh, there sounds like there's a story there.
We thought Lara was so innocent when we first met her, and because they didn't swear for like a year. We never heard them
I
swear.
definitely did.
You did not.
absolutely did
How
You
the
did
not.
fuck
not.
can you go through fucking life and not even fucking swear once? What the fuck?
Right, especially around
No,
us.
but I did.
No, you fucking
I don't
didn't.
normally swear this fucking much, but you guys are bringing the shit right out of me.
You're welcome.
Exactly. No, every time Lala wanted to swear, they said heck, and we thought it was the most wholesome thing in the world.
Heck,
Think
it's a
about
funny
Laura.
word.
The thing about Laura is they come across real sweetness and light, but actually, deep inside, they are an evil demon.
As a man, I'm going to say no comment on that because I don't want to get myself in any more trouble than I probably already have. So I'm just going to say no comment to that one and move on. I think it's safer.
Just for the history records, I'm going to say it now. Lala will be in charge of us all one day,
Or would be dead by her hand.
or both. We'll die.
Get ready.
She'll resurrect us all, and then she'll be in charge of us.
As long as I get to keep my cat, I'm cool.
Like a necromancer in a way, then.
I was about to say, like a necromancer. Yeah.
Yeah, like a doctor who just arrives just a little bit too late.
Laura, if you don't become a necromancer and start doing unboxings on YouTube.
Hey everyone, look what I've got today. A femur.
Just digging up a corpse like, hi YouTube.
We're
Don't
unboxing.
forget to
Crack
like and
open the coffin.
subscribe.
It's some guy, someone
This
called
is-
John Adam.
it's a
Who the fuck
thumb.
is that? Unboxing someone's coffin.
You are welcome.
Get ready for that content.
Peanuts.
Oh fucking hell!
Are you regretting this yet?
No,
or
no, I'm not regretting this yet.
we need to work harder.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're not doing good enough.
I'm enjoying it because it's kind of matching my sense of humor as it stands anyway. So I'm actually quite enjoying myself.
I'm being tame.
Oh, okay, let's pull out
Oh
the dead
darling,
baby
stop it!
jokes.
I'm already taken. Stop trying to flirt with me. I get it. I
I'm
get it.
divorced. No, I do have a boyfriend though. He's very lovely.
This reminds me of when we played Tamworth Pride and we all stood on the stage. We looked out, and amongst the crowd, little children. What do we do?
We were like,
It was when the children then wanted pictures and autographs, and I was like, I just swore and was very aggressive and sang about some very questionable subjects, and your parents are letting me take a photo with you.
it's the fact that one of the other band's mums were like, I'm more excited about seeing you guys than I am about seeing my own kid. And we were like, should you be saying that to us? I've seen them loads. I'm not in. Is when was it the drummer's mum threw her bra at the stage?
Oh my
For
god,
fuck's sake!
terrifying!
Terrifying. We were like,
Yeah.
they're 16.
Oh wow!
And that was our very first gig.
Yeah,
To be fair, they were 16 and amazing.
They were incredible.
they were amazing.
But, you know, don't want your own mum's bra being
No.
thrown at you, do you?
It's about the lead singer was like, that's our drummer's
My
mum's
mum's,
bra.
yes, my mum's bra.
I love Karen.
We all love Karen.
I love your mum.
My mum is the only Karen in existence that isn't a Karen.
Oh fuck.
Your mum's the
The
best
anti-Karen.
The anti Karen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
Right.
the Krampus of Karens.
She levels out all the crap that all the rest of the Karens do in the world.
Your mum is the Krampus of Karen. She's not like Santa. She's Krampus. She's awesome. I love her.
Mm.
She feeds me
She does.
and lets me use a bathroom.
That's kindness and love
God.
right there.
Oh, fuck.
What was
Look, we're
the
very
question?
close as a band.
Yeah, what was the question?
Do you believe that we have an album to promote? Let's just talk about Lazy
That's the thing we should be talking about.
We'll get there, I'm sure.
I don't know what the fuck is going on anymore.
What's your question?
Oh, give me a sec.
Oh, are we
Factory
broken
reset.
in?
Factory reset.
Do you need a break, darling?
No, no, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I can muster through. I can carry on.
Go on then.
Right. Don't rush me, woman. Fuck. I'll do it when I do it. Don't keep nagging me every 6
I'm
months.
not
I'll
your
get there when I
wife.
get there.
That doesn't work with me. I'm not your wife. I just ditched my husband. I don't want another one on a podcast. Jesus fucking Christ.
Podcast husband.
Fuck. So, where can our listeners connect with you online? Fuck.
Shall I do this like I do on stage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You can find us all over the internet. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn. Are we on LinkedIn?
No, but I can
You
set
don't
one up
have
after
LinkedIn.
this.
No. YouTube. What have I missed out?
TikTok.
Oh, TikTok. Yes, TikTok.
Instagram.
Band Flamp. We've got our own website, it's bitchinhour.com. That's the only one I'll pronounce correctly. And yeah, Spotify, Apple Music. Does anyone fucking use that?
Yes, Sarah.
Basically everywhere. Pretty much,
everywhere.
Yeah.
You
Right.
can't get rid of us, is the point.
Okay, and if any of you at home missed that and didn't quite get that from the accents or from the amount of laughing that was going on, I will have those tags dangling somewhere in the screen. And if you're still laughing yourself and you missed it, I will also have those tags down in the description so you can check it out. And I highly recommend that you definitely check these guys out. They're brilliant band, brilliant people to talk to, and the music is just like fucking mind-blowing. It's just, what the fuck is this? This is actually pretty good.
Also, if you're one of those people that types in the YouTube comments, I don't like Bitchin Hour, they're a bunch of shrill, angry women, please do that. It's hilarious.
We love it. We love it. It's our
We
favourite
love
thing.
it.
Love it.
Oh.
Nothing
You know what we
fuels
do?
my life better than angry.
We should write a song about all the hate comments we get.
That'd be brilliant.
Someone at work called me a moon-faced cow. And I just...
That's album number 3 right there.
Moon-faced cow. Got right
Not
down.
on
Hold
the
on.
list.
A moon-faced cow.
Yeah, bullies can be witty.
What does that even mean?
Round
What-
face.
Cow.
What part is it that you're getting stuck on?
And I have
The
a
moon face bit.
The moon face bit.
What are you doing, buddy?
They're probably taking the mick out of facial structures. So with me, I'll be like a bearded dwarf because I'm short and I have a beard.
That's what my dog
Then?
is. Gimli's named after a bearded dwarf.
Yeah, right. So, what is the message that you would like to give to your fans who might be watching this or might be listening to this?
Fight
Even if
dirty.
fight dirty. Didn't even
Sorry,
let
my
me.
alarm went off.
Didn't even let me fucking finish what I was saying. Just straight in, fight dirty.
No. So Lay's alarm goes off at 8:30, and every time I say it, I can't help it. Like every time it goes off, and I'm near her, I have to say it's 8:30.
Sorry, that's my fault.
Oh,
carry on with
8:30. I
Simpsons.
thought you said fight dirty. Sorry.
I mean, that is a good message. Fight dirty is a good message.
But that's not our message.
No.
Okay, what's your message?
Hang on,
Our
my
message
dog's
is
locked
actually very
itself in the
polite.
bathroom.
I really just want to say fight dirty now. What's our message?
Solidarity.
Be as gay as you like because we are.
We rise together.
We rise together. That's our message. We rise
Rise together.
We
Of course it is. I completely forgot about that. Yeah, so we have a rule: any band, any photographer, anyone within the industry that we meet, they're now family, and we rise together. We don't want to go to the top by ourselves. What's the fucking point of that? It'd be boring. We'll have no one to talk to. We want to bring everyone with us. We want everyone at the top because that would be way more fun of a party. What's the point of being there by yourself?
Yeah, I do like that. And I like what you said just a minute ago. You said we're all gay, so just be what you want and be as loud as you like and all that. I quite like that. I find it a little bit funny because one of the things that I like to do, like as a bi man, is sometimes I'll just go up to random men and go up to them and whisper, saying, "I'm going to bang you like a rocking horse." Just to see what their expression is. If it's a slight look of excitement, then I've scored. If there's a look of disgust, I've scored. Either way, I'm gonna bang him like a rocking horse.
Would you like a new line?
No, I like that line, but okay.
Oh, all right.
Oh, I know exactly what line you're going to say as well.
What line are you gonna say?
Bite the pillow, I'm going in dry.
Oh, that's not what I thought you were going to say.
I used to use that one, but
a great
everybody
one.
knows that. Yeah, it's like, does this rag smell of chloroform to you?
What did you think I was going to go with, Lay?
Do you want to go halves on a baby?
Do you want to go halves on a baby? I genuinely got hit on with that. Do you want to go halves on a baby?
I wish I said that one to my wife.
Do you want to go halves on a baby?
Hold on, babe. Do you want to go halves on a baby?
What'd they say?
What was the response?
We've already got one.
Can't afford it.
We already have a baby at home.
We've
We don't
already
need to
got
go
one.
out for babies.
God,
We've already got one at home.
Like, well, we can have a McDonald's. No, we've got chips at home.
It's not the same.
Oh, fucking hell. Right, we are coming up to the halfway point. So we are going to use this opportunity to talk about your latest release. Let's take a moment to talk about your latest release, Take a Bullet, which came out last week at the date of this recording. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Oh, bollocks.
It's definitely your song.
Basically, I wrote it on a acoustic guitar. Thought it sounded really cool. The chords were pretty interesting, and I showed it to the gang, put it on WhatsApp, and then it died a death for about 4 months. And then we were like, right, we really need to put something in an album. What kind of songs do we have? And then I think we were outside a rehearsal studio in Guildford, and Beth was just scrolling through them and went, "That one's a banger."
Yes, that sounds like something I'd say.
And it sounds really cool when we got together in rehearsal and started putting it together, and it just sounded amazing. So that's really that. It does have a backstory. Sorry,
That's fine. You explained it as best as you could. That's all I ask.
what I really need is someone just to scoop up the contents of my brain and read it. Anyone speak brain?
No.
No, me neither.
No. Well, we're going to play a sample of that. How long do you reckon we should let the people at home hear it before?
I mean, it's a banger. You should listen to it all. Let's be honest.
Yeah,
The
we're
whole
delightful.
one?
Bang it on.
Bang it on. All right, okay, we'll just bang on the old track then. Bang it on, bang it in, bang it out, get it on.
Bang it on.
Right, everybody. So we are going to play Take a Bullet for You. Make sure you leave a comment down there to let us know what you think. If you like the song, even if you didn't like the song, let us know. I'll let the guys know. And either way, if you enjoyed it, here it is.
Yeah.
Word.
I've actually just remembered what it's about.
You've just remembered what the song's about. Good.
I'll just mute her for the moment then.
Love you.
Yeah.
There we go. Okay, so that was Take a Bullet. Let us know what you thought of that song by putting it down in the comment section below. Even if you liked it, even if you didn't, let us know, because at the end of the day, these guys, they work really hard on their music. So any sort of feedback will be appreciated. So whilst we took that little musical interlude there, Bird just actually suddenly remembered what the fuck the song was actually about. So Bird, take it away.
Right. So everybody has something that someone else makes fun of them about. Everybody does. And it's sort of like symptomatic of how humans will just find any way to be horrible to each other. And we're actually kind of wholesome sometimes.
Every now and again.
Yeah. So we just wanted to kind of get across that message of invincibility. I know Sia did it with titanium. It's a different metaphor.
We
promise.
did it better though.
But I think that what unites us is always so much more important than what our differences are. And you can celebrate difference while still being, really positive about humans coming together. So it's that kind of message. It's a little bit angry. It's a little bit fast.
It's a little bit of
Big
everything.
bullet.
It's a little bit of everything then,
I
basically.
think I did remember.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of you.
Where's my notes?
Oh, Beth, just so you're aware, I had to mute you whilst you were shouting at your dog in the background, just in case you start talking and wondering why we can't hear you. I just had to mute you.
I noticed. I spend my life on Zoom. It's fun.
Okay. Just so that you were, in case you started talking, go, why the fuck is no one laughing at what I'm saying?
Oh, you think I'm funny?
No, I think you think you're funny.
Oh, just like this entire podcast then.
Oh!
Oh!
Shade!
The shade of it all.
Oh, the sass actually excited me there. Woo!
Your wife is just over there, so let's not. You want to go halves on a baby?
Yeah, I'll go halves on it, maybe.
Right.
For fuck's sake. Right, okay. We are now getting down to the nitty-gritty part of the conversation, the part where I am going to start asking you some difficult questions, some thought-provoking questions, some questions that really make you think, and the answers that you give will heavily impact how the rest of the show goes. So, are you ready for your first super serious question?
Yes.
Yes.
You don't sound too sure.
I'm definitely just gonna not answer the way you want me to, but sure.
Here we go. Okay, I'm just gonna get myself.
It starts really well when you start laughing before you've answered the question, mate.
I was laughing at everybody else. Okay,
Doing
because
well.
I like this question.
Go
This
for
is
it.
a really thought-provoking one, so I really like it.
Hmm.
What would be your weapon of choice in a zombie apocalypse?
Oh, fork and net, easy. Next question. You fork them, then you grab a net.
But wouldn't you net them first, then fork them?
Either or. It's
You've
a
got-
versatile
Variety,
weapon.
right?
Yeah, you have to catch your prey before you fork them.
Why?
Well, I'm lazy. I don't like the chase, so I'll
Because
just.
consent is key, Beth.
So throwing a net over a zombie is consent. Yeah, right.
Excuse me. Would you ever say mind if I just netted you with
I'm
the...
gonna net you, then I'm just gonna fork you. Is that right?
You might feel a tiny prick, but don't worry about it.
Oh my god, my ex-husband.
Ah, there he is.
Oh my god! I'll have you know it's a medical condition.
No, he was just a cunt. Ah, sorry. So you're going. I think I like forking it, but I would go baseball bat with some spikes. Very negan-y.
Ooh, yeah.
I was going to say Morning Star for the same reasons.
Nice.
Hmm.
Okay.
Flamethrower.
Not even a little bit.
Smart.
With no hint of emotion.
Just flame thrower.
No, I see what you're saying about Lara there now. The quiet, just like out there, and then suddenly out of nowhere, bang. I can kind of see what you're meaning now. That was terrifying.
Right?
Our point exactly.
Just quiet and unassuming, then straight away murder.
Because we're all japing. We're like, yeah, Thor can. And then Laura's gone to where they keep the plan for the zombie apocalypse. Looked it up.
Apocalypse.
Yeah, it's Minecraft.
Cookie beads.
What's it?
I mean, it's the best weapon.
I'm really trying hard not to be West Country.
That's all right. Let your country hang out.
There's a joke in there.
There's so many
Wait,
jokes
wait,
in there that we can't make.
I'm actually carrying a little bit of holiday country right now.
A little bit of holiday country. Let your country hang out. It's fine. So, what has been your favourite song to perform?
Take a
Ooh.
bullet.
I like Heartbreak Monday
I hate Heartbreak Monday.
or DMF. DMF's always fun.
Oh, DMF's always fun.
Or Take a Bullet. I've got 3. Those are my 3.
Daddy is so fun and energetic.
We're so over.
Oh, I do like
being-
Daddy.
But when we actually we hate
I was wondering when
rehearsing
Dr. Death
Daddy.
there was going to pipe up.
We hate rehearsing Daddy, but we like playing Daddy live because everyone knows it and
Mm.
loves it.
And I use my big gay sticks.
And you use your big gay sticks.
And I play the intro riff so fast that you can't sing the words.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very stressful. It's already a fucking fast song, and then you just it's always me and Lala will look at each other because we realise, oh god, neither of us can do it at this speed.
Well,
Fuck.
it's because right at the end of Daddy, I've got to play super fast. Like, it's fast anyway. And if we start quickly, if I notice that the vocals are going real quick, I'm like, oh, this is going to kill me later.
Later me is fucked.
The thing is, it took me so long to commit the words to Daddy to memory because there's so many of them that my brain just couldn't work out how to remember all the lyrics. And now you all just fuck me by upping the tempo every time we do it live. And I'm like, I physically can't get all these words out in under a second. It's impossible.
I like when we do the speed runs in rehearsals where we see how fast we can get it.
See, I like it when we do Lounge Daddy and we
Lounge.
sing
I like Lounge.
Lounge Daddy is great.
That is
Yeah.
great.
It's like sexy and bluesy and dirty. Then it's cool again.
I don't know if it's the most professional thing, but we get really tired of our songs during rehearsal. So we're like, yeah, let's see what happens if we make this jazzy.
Funk on it.
Wow.
What was the actual question again?
What do we like playing
Play
live?
live.
Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah, probably DMF. I'd say.
Okay.
I like Hypocrite. Hypocrite
Oh, I
when
hate
we put it first. Comes in with the drums. and
I hate
the
Hypocrite.
lick.
Why do you hate Hypocrite?
You know I hate Hypocrite.
But why?
Just the same reason that you hate Heartbreak.
Oh, okay, fair enough. I hate Heartbreak because I just say la.
I hate Hypocrite
and
because
over
I just
again.
do the same thing apart from when I stop for a second and go duh, duh.
Led Zeppelin hates Stairway because they've been playing it for 30 years. We hate individually one of our songs because we've been playing them for 3 months.
But the thing is, we don't hate it when we're doing it to an audience. We just
No.
hate it when we're in rehearsal.
When you're rehearsing it, getting ready, that's when
Yeah.
you hate it. Yeah. No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because you need to keep the rehearsal up and playing the same thing over and over again to make sure you've got it locked down and make sure that nothing's going to go wrong. So I can imagine you do get sick of it.
It's like Viper when we've played it so much at this point that we're just, even though now we can't come in on time.
I don't know what
Yeah.
the hell has happened with Viper Woman. I swear to God.
We used to all come in on time and now nobody knows when to come in.
So weird. I don't understand what changed. Like, what the fuck?
Our last 2 shows, we have not come in together for the song we've played the most.
It's so embarrassing as well because I like punched my hand up in the air, thinking everyone's gonna come in as I punch my hand up. No one comes in at that point. And I'm like,
Is it?
Then
I
Laura
just do the
comes
bass
in,
drum.
and then me and Jenny are just like,
Is that your impression of a
Singing now.
guitar?
Yeah, this is my impression of a guitar.
Are you playing a
looks like
guitar
a
or a
ukulele.
ukulele?
Yeah, I was
James,
gonna say
yeah,
ukulele.
yeah, a ukulele. That's a violin.
It's
That was
only a
either a
small amount.
violin or a wanker.
Space.
I don't know.
Well,
If the shoe fits.
fuck it.
So, what are your thoughts on the music industry today and how it stands?
Oh, that's a big ass question. My God.
I like
As-
that it's a lot more inclusive because anyone can put their music on the internet. And
Yeah,
I think-
anyone can do it now, which is nice.
Yeah.
I feel like we've been able to get a lot of artists that perhaps conventionally wouldn't be signed to labels.
Mm.
I think that's a real benefit.
There's lots
Unfortunately,
of
no money in it anymore.
there's no money in it. Lots of, but the great thing about the music industry these days is a lot of DIY punk ethics that are coming out, and a lot of bands, as Bird was saying, doing it themselves, and that sort of old school do it yourself, like record it, bang it out, without the help of anyone or anything, is really shining through, especially now with the kind of newer bands, who have realised that always having a label isn't what you need to succeed anymore.
Mm.
I agree with that.
I actually like that answer. That that was the first time throughout the entirety of this interview that I actually got a serious answer with no laughs, no jokes, and Beth being actually rather pleasant.
Thank you. It's because I also band manage, like, and I band manage a couple of other bands. So like for me, I'm pretty in the industry, just like Lala is, just like everyone else in this band is. We all do our little parts.
Yeah, that's what the beautiful thing about that question that I like to ask, because obviously everybody here involved and all of my previous guests and all of my future guests, we're all in the music industry in one aspect or another. So to get different views and different opinions from that question, it kind of molds it all together, if you know what I mean.
Definitely, I agree. And I think we as a band, we like lucked out in terms of what our knowledge is individually creates us as a band. We kind of had a lot of tools that meant we could go ahead and
No, you're not just talking about your exes when you say you've had a lot of tools, right?
no, not.
I mean, I know Beth will probably
is-
go, yeah,
that
my
is
ex-husband was
valid.
a tool.
That is a very valid statement. But I know, yeah, like because obviously Beth band manages. I'm a social media manager. Lala has been in the industry for fucking years now and used to run a label. Jenny Z is a illustrator.
Hey, same. I run a label as well.
Oh, what's it called?
Madness Records, hence the namesake of this podcast, A Wee Touch of
Ah.
Madness, because this is my own project from that label.
It all comes together, you see.
Yeah. Like my beard, it's magnificent.
It's all right.
Fuck off, Beth. I'm starting to regret saying simple-minded now at the
Yeah,
start.
you really, really.
This would have gone a very different way if you hadn't have done that.
But then I wouldn't have had this lovely back and forth with you.
Stop
Banter.
flirting with me. It's gonna eat my Terry's chocolate orange.
Hey, if this was Teams, I'd tell you to get a breakout room.
Whoa!
I like the little fucking scar flip there, as if you're really proud of yourself for that one.
They got this for me for my birthday. It's got TARDISes on it.
Lovely.
Can you tell Bird likes Doctor Who?
Yes, I can tell. Yeah. So, if there was something about the music industry, how it is today, and you had the power yourself to change it, what would it be that you would change and why?
Who wants to take this first, or can I jump in?
I
Go for it.
don't know how I would implement it. Like overall, I prefer to be an artist now than 10 or 20 years ago. Like I think the industry as it is now is actually pretty good if you're independent. But something I would change is the pressure to release monthly. Like I want to spend time on things and like, have a project that's properly done. I don't like the pressure there is to actually put something out really regularly because I just don't think it's realistic.
Especially with the length of time it takes to make things. Like, you can't just write a song, mix it, record it, produce it. You would never be expected to do it in under a month, so why do we have to have one out each month?
I think naturally there's a loss of quality if that happens as well. Like you can't without quality monthly. That's not how creativity works.
But there is a way around it on how you can have that creativity and still do a release every month. There is ways around it. Like, for instance, you could write up a whole EP, get that done and recorded and ready to distribute, and then just release 1 or 2 tracks a month before you release a whole EP. And then whilst you're doing that, you can start working on the album. Once the album is done or half done, start releasing 1 or 2 tracks over the months before you release the whole thing, but and so on and so forth and so forth. So there is a way around it on how you can still be creative and still do a monthly release.
But what are you going to release while you're recording?
That's why you already have releases that you've done.
But then
no, we mean the first time.
the first time. What do you do then?
Well, if you're just starting out and you've got no releases, you're kind of fucked. You have to try and get some shit together, ain't you?
That's the point.
That's the thing. You have to have.
Yeah.
But then it's money. If it's DIY ethics and you're doing it all yourself and you're independent, it's money, it's time. We're 5 people who have jobs on the side of this. We don't just like. Do you know what I mean? Lala has Eladin, like Bird has her job. Lay does the social media. I do my account management. Like, we all have a job as well, so it's just as easy as sitting down all day every day and just recording. We put our heart and soul into it with the time that we have. So releasing monthly isn't realistic for any fucking band.
Oh, for bands, no, yeah, I guess it would be a little bit more work for bands, but I was kind of generalizing for like solo artists. I think that's probably where we got a little bit mixed up there. That's what
I don't know. I think that's even harder because obviously I'm in a band and I'm also a solo artist. And the thing with being solo is that you're by yourself. Like, you gotta do all the parts.
Got way more to
come up
do.
with the concepts. There's so much more to do. Like, I can get Bitchin Hour songs get done way quicker.
That's because you're not mixing them, blah.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Because you're not mixing them.
Yeah. I would never. Oh my god.
Oh my god, no.
No.
That's actually it's a great question that you've asked, because I think between all of us we'd all have different things we'd fuck off the industry for. Like, Bird, what would you say?
I think it would be about ownership. It bothers me that there's huge organizations like hedge funds that's whole job is designed to make money off royalties from musicians. I think, especially with what Taylor Swift went through.
Good old Tay-Tay.
With Scooter. Am I saying that right? Scooter essentially buying up all of her music and her having no rights to it. It sort of takes me away from it. Music is a place where everyone should come together. And if you've got like hedge fund managers owning music or arseholes owning the rights to your music, I don't like that at all. I think
but that's kind of like going in with what happened between Eminem and Michael Jackson when Eminem done that song Just Lose It, I think it was, and I had the parody of Michael Jackson in the background.
Yeah.
Instead of getting angry and pissed off about it, do you know what MJ did?
What?
Instead of getting angry and pissed off and trying to sue Eminem for what he done, like for damaging his image, he bought the publisher that published the first few albums that Eminem done. So every time they got radio play or played, or when any of those albums got sold in the shop, MJ got the royalties for it instead of M.
God, I wish we all had the money to do that.
Just to buy out, just to go, you know what? Someone that's annoyed me, I'm going to buy the publisher so I earn the money from your songs, from your work. I'll get it.
Can we do that? Can we go buy all the rights to all the bands we fucking hate when we're big, please? Because that'd be really funny.
You know who's the first one on my mind.
Exactly. I'm not going to say any names, but you know who I'm talking about.
Wait, which one?
We'll save that for after the recording, yeah. So that way you don't
delete
burn
me
any
from this
bridges.
conversation.
Yeah. So
unsubscribe.
So how would you feel that the internet has impacted the music industry?
Oh, amazingly! Like,
It's amazing.
think about all the people that could find us that would never have known we existed if the internet didn't serve its purpose. I'd be like, what was it? Like yesterday, I met someone that's in. Where were they?
I don't know. You tell
They-
me.
Do we?
Neither do we. No one knows.
We don't
No
know
one
nothing about
knows.
those.
Just say a
I
name.
can't.
Newcastle.
New Zealand. They were in New Zealand, and they found me and the band because of our Instagram account. And like, that would never happen without the internet. No one in New Zealand would know who the hell we are. We would be absolutely nobody. But that means there's people we've never even met that know we exist, and that's freaking awesome.
And it's
Hmm.
like a cycle because we found musicians, LimeWire or otherwise.
Oh, LimeWire, the
Um,
LimeWire days
yeah,
when you give
so
your
we found
computer
music.
aids just for music.
So we found music back in the day because the internet,
Yeah.
which inspired us to create music, which now the internet is promoting to people that might write their own music and be inspired by us.
Exactly, yeah. I think you definitely, the internet has its downfalls, obviously, but
Yeah.
more than anything, it's doing far more. It is for us as musicians, and it is hindering us. That's for sure.
So obviously at the start, your band self-proclaimed gays, theys, and fays. So my question is, have you faced any challenges as women, as gays, theys, fays? Have you come across any challenges with getting your music out there, with getting into the music industry, with doing anything within music?
Oh yeah.
Can I take
Have we?
take part of this? Yeah, I'm going to take part of this as someone who's managed bands and obviously in a band. The minute you walk into a musical space as a female or female presenting, you are instantly on the back foot. People believe that you should not be there, or you're simply only there to be a groupie. One point is Leigh
Or
and I were
secretary?
or a secretary, or like Jimmy, only there to be the merch girl. Like Leigh and I were at a show that we played, and a guy walked up to us because we were talking to another band that was on the show, and was like, "Oh, are you their groupies?" And we're like, "You've just watched us play.
Hmm.
Like you've literally just stood there and watched us play, and you're going to be a prick about it." The minute you're a female because the music industry is a male-dominated space, and that's part of the reason why female-fronted shouldn't be a fucking genre.
Yeah, it's not a genre.
It's not a genre. It's not a genre. We're musicians. It doesn't matter what we are. We're musicians. Like, why does it matter? It's female fronted. There's not a male fronted genre.
Mm.
Like, why does it fucking matter? Like, the minute you are a female in this space, you're on the back foot.
Yeah.
I do want to say that the word barrier essentially is a barrier to what you want. And from our perspectives, we'd never work with anybody that would have that attitude.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't want our music entwined with anything like that. So it's not really caused us barriers because we don't give a fuck. These people that come up to us and I know that you had that, Beth, when you were drumming a show and someone couldn't believe you were a female drummer.
Oh yeah, I get a lot of shit. I'll go into that when you finish your point.
Yeah, so because that, like, fuck them. We'll work with the people that matter, and therefore there will be no barriers to those people because they won't care.
And come onto the podcast to the people that matter, like me.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I had to stroke my own ego there. I'm terribly sorry.
The patriarchy wins again. But no, as Bird was saying, like I've had a lot of questions being a female drummer. Like I've had men walk up to me and ask me if they could violate me with my drumsticks. Genuinely. And I'm just like, have you seen a drumstick? Like that shit is splintery as fuck. Why would I put that in my coochie? Like
I knew it was a little bit risque asking that question. I've been wanting to have a female-fronted band on for a while, so I could ask that
not a
question.
genre.
Female-fronted band on, so I could ask that question, but I wasn't actually expecting that sort of answer, and I'm actually quite shocked by that, if you don't mind me saying.
Oh, I've had it just as like a ton of stuff. It's like, oh, I could bang you harder than you bang that drum. Cool, and I could lay you out harder than you could bang me. What's your point? Like, but you have to be so tough being in this industry, and especially being on the back foot that we are starting on. it's incredibly hard, and it's like we're not letting it hold us back. We would
Yeah.
never let it hold us back, and it's like that's why we're so appreciative of like the venues that book us and look after us. Like Catherine from the Lounge Bar in Alton, she is an incredible powerhouse who we fuck with on the daily because she's just so incredible and has such a kind, warm, and open venue that we love going there. We love playing there.
Yeah. So,
100.
because of that answer there, Beth, I'm not even going to ask my very, very last question now because now I don't feel comfortable
No,
asking
ask it. Like we're here to have the difficult conversations because
No, my very, very last question is a joke question.
that's cool.
But if you,
Good.
yeah, I don't know if I feel comfortable asking it now anymore.
Oh, we love free jokes.
Do
Go
it.
No, do it.
Do it, do it, do it, do it, do
Do
it.
it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
We're
do it.
not
Pressure.
at the last question yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
do it later.
Do it later. Do it later.
We're close to it, but we're not there yet. We're almost there.
But then it's like you're not wrong. Like it's a crappy thing to have to talk about. We have to talk about it, or it's not going to change.
Mm.
If we pretend it's not happening, then that's just as bad as like turning a blind eye is just as bad as being the person that did it, in my opinion.
The bystander effect.
Yeah,
Basically.
exactly.
You know,
And
someone else will fix the problem. I'll just keep going.
yeah,
sort of
And that's not what Bitch Now is about. We're
No.
here to fix the problem.
Yeah.
we're here to
We're
shout
here to
really
be a
fucking loud
fucking
about
problem.
it. Yeah,
We're here to be loud. We're here to take up space. We're here to be noticed because that's what Bitch Now fucking is. We are powerhouses.
Yeah.
So why would we let anything stand in our way? If you don't fucking like it, cool, don't listen to us. Like we're okay with it.
yeah.
It's like when we were in a pub in Wokingham and an old guy was like, you shout a bit too much, and we were like,
So fucking what?
okay,
If you don't like it, if it's too loud, fuck off.
turn your hearing aids off then, sir. Like it's okay. But to be quite honest, we will continue to break down barriers and have the difficult conversations that we need to have.
So I do find it very important to have the difficult conversations that obviously a lot of people don't want to talk about. A lot of people just would rather ignore, put their head in the sand like ostriches and just fucking ignore it. But if we don't, if people like me, like who interviews people, don't ask certain difficult questions, and people don't answer those difficult questions, how are we supposed to learn and how move forward and fix problems or avert problems before they arrive? How are we supposed to do that if we don't ask, if we don't engage in dialogue?
Exactly.
Exactly.
See, I'm not a complete arsehole.
Mm,
Just a bit. Right, my very, very last question, which was going to be, was do you sing in the shower, and if you do, what do you sing? But I didn't.
no, that's a really great
That's
question.
fine. That's
Great
fine.
question.
I didn't feel comfortable saying that because
No, it's a
the
very
answers I was
great question.
getting.
Who's
Do you want
going
us to answer
first?
that? Yeah, do you want us to answer that now, or do you want us to wait?
We're answering now because we're almost done.
Bird,
mean-
you go first.
Well, me?
Did you listen to the question, or did
Yes.
you?
Do
Do you want me
dissociate?
to repeat it?
No,
Please don't make
what
me
do I sing in
repeat
the
it.
shower? Okay. Right. So Nightwish, a little bit of Nightwish
Ooh,
Okay.
nice.
every now and then. So any theme tune of whatever I'm watching. Sometimes some hymns or him.
I was
the
about
band.
to say all him.
Nice.
Thank
Or
you.
hymns or him. And musical theatre.
Yeah, that's my answer. I'm singing musicals when I'm in the shower. I am every main character in every musical when I'm in the shower, and I'm the fucking best one that ever has been.
Lala?
Honestly, mine's going to be really vain.
Of course,
But-
naturally.
Look, I've got a lot of songs on the go at the moment, so I've got a lot of them in my head, and time is practice time. So
To be fair, I woke up this morning and I had the song you're currently working on in my head instantly the second
yeah,
I woke up.
I've been mixing that, so that's been in my head for like
Was it that
3
madness
days
you sent me
constantly.
yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess mine is. I've got two things at the moment. It's always the crash.
The what?
The crash.
The crash.
The what?
The what? And
What?
The witch.
the what? And currently it's We Don't Talk About Bruno.
From Encanto.
From Encanto. It's so fucking catchy. Do you know what I'm talking about?
No, I don't. I don't think
We
so.
don't talk about Bruno. No?
No.
But
from the
it was
new
my
Disney
wedding
film.
day. It was so good.
All right.
Go watch the new Disney film.
You have a child. You literally have an excuse.
He's 2 years old. He doesn't know what's going on
It's
yet.
brightly coloured. He'll love it. It's fun.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we are coming up to the end of this episode. So
Aw.
I started something new when I interviewed Blame It on the Dog last week or the other week. Whenever this episode gets uploaded, I can't remember. Where he asked me a question where it was asked the host a question. So I thought I enjoyed it. I'll bring that one back for an episode. So have you guys got anything you would like to ask me? And Beth's hands went straight up, and
Do we get a question each?
a question each. Yeah, fine.
Great.
Okay. So what?
Who wants to start?
Yeah.
What is your account number and your mother's maiden name?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go fuck yourself.
Is
Oh,
that
that's a
from the
beautiful
Boston?
name.
Go fuck yourselves.
Is that hyphenated?
To Mr. and Mrs. Go fuck yourself. A son.
Right, I've got
Mr.
one.
and Mrs. Fokker. Go on then.
If you were on a desert island and you could have one vegetable, one source of protein, and one carbohydrate forever, what would it be? What would you choose?
Spot the CrossFitter.
Oh, we've stumped him.
Trying to work out what a protein and a carbohydrate is.
I know what carbohydrate is, but I'm kind of struggle what would classify as a protein though.
Like meat or
fish.
tofu or
Tofu?
cheese?
Who the fuck eats tofu? It's disgusting.
Tofu is my choice.
It's bland. It has no taste or smell.
It can taste like
Flavor sponge.
anything.
It's a flavor sponge. If you don't, you haven't had it properly. If you
Because
don't
you're
know
from
that.
because you're from the same region as me. I know
I'm
what the
a
answer will
chef.
be.
I'm a chef. I have tried it and it's disgusting.
No.
Oh, you're a
wrong.
chef, are you?
Yeah, but I work as a relief chef on the weekends
For
from
who?
Saturday to Monday. I do 40 hours a week, 3 days a week.
Interesting.
See, this is what the Ask the Host question's all about.
Yeah.
You've got to find out.
Yeah.
So what is your answer?
Come on,
Yeah,
chef
what is your
boy.
answer?
Okay. Let's see. It is a tough one though because there's so many things that I like to eat and
Go versatile then.
go versatile.
A pasty.
Just
Well,
You can.
actually, yes. If there was one thing that I had to be stuck with eating for the rest of my life, it would be a proper, authentic Cornish pasty.
Okay, but that has more than one vegetable inside, and
Don't care. That's my choice.
all right
Ruined
then.
the game.
It's got your meat and your 2 veg. What more do you need?
Right, I'm gonna say that you chose potato. No, see, it's got too many carbohydrates. It's got too many carbohydrates too. I think you chose potato, pastry.
Right.
What else is in a pasty, Laura?
No, I have vegetable pasties.
Have you ever had a vegetable pasty?
Who, me?
Me?
Yeah.
No, you did. That did not help
Yeah,
at all.
that didn't help.
Have you had a vegetable pasty?
Who, me?
I can't say words today.
Who were you asking?
Yeah, who the fuck are you asking? Who's you?
You, Lawrence.
Right, okay, me. No, because that's just an abomination. If it's not a traditional Cornish pasty, it ain't a pasty. If it's
Exactly
not
the
from
same
Cornwall,
one.
it ain't a pasty. If it's gangsters, it's definitely not a pasty.
I like a spicy curry pasty. Just gonna
It's
put
not
that
a
out there.
pasty.
That's just curry and pastry.
Yeah.
Tastes great.
Just curry and bread. Right.
Good.
Any other questions?
Ladies, you want to go next or shall
I can feel that you want to go last.
No. Well, maybe because yeah.
I'll let you go last, Mush.
Cheers, Bush.
Ooh, what do I want to know? I always the simple question when you're getting to know anyone. What would your superpower be?
Oh, good one.
Sorry?
What would your superpower be?
What would my superpower be?
My answer to this is such a dick answer, but it's the best answer.
Be able to get a decent night's sleep.
That's a good superpower.
Someone's got a
thinking-
2-year-old.
To be able to get a full 8 hours to get a decent night's sleep, that would be my superpower.
All right, valid.
I love
Okay,
how
Beth.
you went forward to actually have it rather than having the ability not to have to.
What?
That'd be even
So
better.
you would. Is it?
As in, have the power to not need sleep, like to
Yes.
feel well rested without needing to sleep. Is that what you mean?
Yes, like you could just hit a button on the side of your head.
And you're just
Like
like,
a bat.
refreshed.
That would be good.
That would be
Yeah.
useful.
And-
You get so
and then-
much done.
Yeah, because at work I'd just
Yeah.
be like,
Yeah, all right, yeah.
Go on
Okay,
then, Beth.
Beth.
Are you going to get us back on when we release our album next month?
Oh wow, it was much better than I expected.
Ye of little fucking faith.
To be honest, right? I was about to do getting ready to do the sign off, which was going to be. Now we've taken all this time. Have you thought of a challenge for the
Oh, for
person
Jenny
who hasn't
Z.
Fuck
turned
yeah,
up?
she's going to eat an entire bounty and she's going to like it.
Yeah, she has to eat a bounty. That's got to be
Okay.
it.
She's
what's
never
the
going to do that.
she's
What's
never
the
gonna do
symbolism
that.
behind the bounty?
She fucking hates him.
How can you hate
And-
bounties? They're great.
I know,
Right?
right?
I
So
know.
every time I eat a bounty at band practice, I make aggressive eye contact. Every time.
Right.
Oh,
Well,
yeah,
okay.
sweet.
So, have you guys had fun doing this with me today?
Oh,
Nah.
so much fun.
Yeah.
See,
You didn't answer my
Oh, I was-
question.
So, what?
You didn't answer my fucking question.
Yes, I'm about to answer your fucking question now.
Thanks. Good.
Fucking.
We're so aggressive.
Oh.
Well, I had fun.
Me too. You're fun
Yeah.
to wind up.
So, would you guys like to come back on the show? See, this is where I was getting to, Beth, if you gave me the chance.
Well, you should have asked that when I asked then, dickhead. Yes, please. We'd love
Yes,
to.
please.
Yes, please.
Right, everybody, you heard it there. They would like to come back on the show and this time to promote their album. So that will be fun. I'm looking forward to that. If you, in the meantime, if you have anything that you would like to ask the band, if you're watching this on YouTube, then put your questions down in the comment section below. Now, it is the same rules for every single guest every single week. The most ridiculous, the most messed up, the most fucked up questions you can think of, I want to know. Put it down in the comments. Make these guys uncomfortable as Beth has made me.
It's an art piece.
And the answer is yes, I am single. Thanks for asking.
In the meantime, please like and subscribe if you're watching this on YouTube, because it would really help me out. And if you're listening to this on Spotify, then just leave a little message next time with your question that you want to ask the band next time they come on. Make sure you stay safe and stay sexy and don't get murdered out there. And I'll see you.
Woo!
I'll see you on the next episode.
Don't hold your fangs back, Viper woman, don't come